So I apologize because I realized that I haven't recorded a video blog since November. I've been meaning to post one so that I can answer questions and update you guys on some projects I've been doing, but I have been really busy and a little bit lazy about that. Here is my third video blog. I got a bunch of questions from people either in the comment section of the last video or in my inbox, and I thought some of them were really interesting and worth talking about, so I wanted to address them. Fantasy Stuck, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, asked me if I find Juilliard competitive, and if so, is it healthy competition or can it get quite stressful and difficult to deal with? Before I came to Juilliard, I thought it was going to be really stuffy and scary, but it actually hasn't been like that at all. In fact, it's been the opposite. The atmosphere is very friendly and relaxed. The teachers and coaches are laid back in a good way and very supportive. The relationships between students are very, supportive, non-competitive. There's no tension, and there's a very strong community feelings. Another person with the screen name Salosin8940 asked me how I, fit in the hours for practicing and if I space them out. Yes, definitely. As I said before, 4.5 hours is ideal for each day of practicing. I definitely have to space it out. I mean, if I try to condense it, I usually can only go for about an hour and a half without either getting really frustrated or just zoning out. So yes, I definitely have to space out hours. What a Gyp X asked me how to deal with performance anxiety. That's a really interesting topic, I think. I mean, okay, who doesn't get nervous? I get nervous, definitely, and I think that's not going to go away, and as long as you're, into what you're doing and you're dedicated to it and it's important to you, you're going to become nervous for things. That's natural, and it's good because adrenaline, I feel, gives you that push, that excitement for the performance. However, something that will make it a little easier is to try to get out there and practice performing as much as you can. If you are preparing for a bigger recital or an audition, if you can practice the feeling that you get, whatever it is that makes you nervous when you get to performance, other people being in the room or trying to get through your piece all the way without stopping, it's important to practice those things. So even if it's just playing a run through for your parents or your friends or your brothers and sisters in your living room, or if you can sign up for, I try to sign up for student recitals at my music school in Philadelphia, that really helps. Aside from that, just being really a seasoned performer and just doing as many performances as you can really helps you get over that hump, I think. I got another question in the comment section from Rochelle, who wanted to know how I find my music. For example, the music I have been playing recently is rare. Is it arranged for me by professionals, or is it that I choose them by going in a store? Okay, that's a good question. My recent music, one really big project that I was going to do a video blog about and then I didn't. My quartet was asked to perform 7 quartets written by teenage Native American composers, and we performed them at the Smithsonian Institute for the Native American Indian and at the Kennedy Center. And this was arranged through Jarrett Tate, who is a Native American composer that I've been collaborating with, and through the Chickasaw Nation. So that was a really cool experience. And so, that was a specific example of I think I uploaded a bunch of the videos of my quartet performing. So I don't think that music is available. That was just something that I got hooked up with. That was really cool, a cool project. You may have noticed that I have a lot of Piazzolla performances on my channel. I love Piazzolla. I do a lot of collaborative work with a man named Tim Ribchester, who is a pianist living in Philadelphia, but he's doing his dissertation on Piazzolla, and he's kind of been like a coach, mentor And I think in all of the Piazzolla videos, he's accompanying me because he's really taught me so much about the style. There used to be a really great website for ordering Piazzolla sheet music, which since has disappeared from the internet. An alternative is to order it from sheetmusicplus.com, which has been tried and true for me. I got a message from Brian A. Hall, or perhaps it's Brianna Hall, but I think it's Brian A. Hall, and you wanted to know how to introduce your daughter, who I think is now born, since you said you're expecting her in mid-December, how to introduce her to classical music and the violin. I have 3 sisters, 2 older and 1 younger, and I grew up in a household where I was listening to classical music all the time. Radio, CDs, my 2 older sisters practicing. So that was a big part of it. I think that just to incorporate classical music into your lifestyle would be a great start. Go to concerts, probably not with your newborn yet, that may be for later. But have classical music playing, just have it be a part. Maybe you're a musician, maybe it's already part of your lifestyle, but if not, that would be a really great way, because I think that, and I could talk for hours about the Mozart effect and all the, studies that have proven this, but just to have that as part of something that's going on in your household, I think would be really helpful. As far as introducing your daughter to actually playing the violin, get her a miniature violin when she is 3 or 4 years old, and just to take her to Suzuki lessons and get her into it. It's not something that has to be really serious at first. If your daughter really loves it and she wants to continue, it seems like, then appropriate measures have to be taken. You have to start practicing with them more hours of the day. My mom was really involved in practicing with me and my sisters when we were younger, which is something that is really important for a young child. I don't think that going to a lesson, the kid learns something, they take it home, maybe they practice it, maybe they don't. I think that the parent really has to be involved, especially in the earlier stages. My mom practiced with me. She really helped me, and she really enforced those basic concepts, and I think that was so important. Parental involvement is really important. I have some really cool projects that I want to talk a little bit about, but I have a lot of work to do, so I'm going to close this, and I am going to try to make another video blog within a few days so that I can let you guys know about something very exciting that's YouTube related that's happening. So stay tuned, and I hope you all have had a fabulous new year so far. Okay. I think that's a really great question.